Welcome to Girl Streamers. This is a podcast bringing you the girl streamers that you love. Girl Streamers is a group that supports and promotes girls that stream. We are a bi-weekly podcast and will be introducing you to some amazing girl gamers and allow you, the viewer, to get to know some of your favorite streamers. My name is Nymphadora and I will be your host during this interview. Today we will be interviewing the lovely Xiarose. And if there is time at the end, we will take questions from the audience. This is a live podcast, but we will be available for downloads on iTunes and Stitcher, and the live edit will be sent to YouTube after I am done with all of that stuff. So, welcome, Zia. Before we get started, what have you been doing this week in the gaming world?
In the gaming world, per se?
Yeah.
Playing games, if I could. Shoot things,
Shoot all the things?
Yeah, try to avoid the real world responsibilities once in a while.
Oh, I feel you. I totally feel you on that one. What, did you hit season 2 of The Walking Dead on Wednesday? Was it Wednesday or Thursday? Thursday is when you
On
stream.
Thursday, yes. I believe I have only 2 more episodes, then I will be done. Nice. But I feel like I'm making all the bad decisions in that game. Some parts I feel guilty what I did.
No, don't feel guilty. You can always go back and change later after you finish the game. You can always replay it.
Yeah, but either way, I think they're both bad outcome, It's I don't want to say any spoilers, but I think it's going to end either way bad.
Ooh, nice. I'm excited for this. I love trying to catch your stream. I don't always get it, but I love trying to catch that because that made me buy both Season 1 and Season 2 of The Walking Dead. So.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I'm definitely trying to figure out what I'm going to stream afterwards once I'm done with Walking Dead. Because
It's hard. It's hard to figure out what you're going to stream on the Girl Streamers channel.
Yes, it is.
There's
but
so much pressure.
Did you know Season 3 is coming out in fall?
Yes.
Oh, so excited about that.
I heard that. So that'll be exciting. So you just need something to carry over until Season 3 comes out.
Yes, most definitely.
So, my first question for you tonight is, where did your screen name come from? I don't know what I was trying to say what and where at the same time, and that was really awful. So, where did your screen name come from?
I think I heard Exia. It's some kind of dynasty. I don't know the full into it, but I love the sound of it. And also, I happen to like roses, so I just combined them both, and it worked for me.
So, the proper... Alright, so is it Zia or is it Exia?
Exia.
Exia Rose. Oh,
that's
wow.
That's the way I pronounce it, but many people say Xiarose with the Z.
Wow. Okay, so I have been saying your name the wrong way the whole time.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my gosh. Well, now we know. This is why we ask the questions, the important questions, guys. So, are you one of the Canadian streamers, or are you one of the USA streamers?
USA streamers.
Awesome.
Yes.
So, what is the first game that got you to... I need to rephrase these questions, man. What is the first game you played that got you into the gaming world?
What got me into the gaming world is it's called Magic Boy.
Well, okay, alright, you gotta tell me a little bit about this. I've never heard of this.
Magic Boy is basically, he's a little wizard, and all of a sudden he accidentally released all the monsters, and he turned his master into an elephant, but so he has to go, get all these monsters back into this, like a cage or bag. And basically I started playing that when I was I believe I was 6 or 7, so I've been a gamer for a long time. Ever since.
Wow, nice. I don't remember that game. I've never heard of that game.
It's a really old game, so.
Nice. So, what got you into streaming?
What got me into streaming? Let's see. I was watching streamers and I saw how much fun they were having. And also they're like, they're sharing their interests with other viewers. They have like connection with that game. And I thought it was really fun. And also with all the little perks and giveaways and stuff. So, oops, forgot to mute that.
um, yeah, come on, Exia, come on. It feels weird saying your name right now because I've said it wrong for so long.
It's alright.
So that's really cool. How long have you actually been streaming?
I've been streaming in April.
Oh wow!
So
you've
a few
been,
months ago.
Wow, man! But you have been streaming. Jesus Christ! Wow. Okay, I feel like a huge loser because going over to your personal stream, I'm like, yeah, she's been streaming forever. No, you've been streaming as long as I have, and you have like this amazing, like, following. It's awesome.
Oh, you were watching that?
You're awesome. You have an awesome stream. By the way, guys, go check out her stream. It's really awesome. So, other than The Walking Dead, what other types of games do you like to play and stream?
On stream, I actually like anything with action or story mode, but I'm not a big fan of playing horror games. Maybe one day.
I'm the same way.
But I could watch horror movies, but not play horror games, though.
Oh god, I can't even do horror. I can't even watch movies anymore.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm not going to say never going to play horror games because you never know. But the thing is, I'm going to warn everybody that I might scream or squeal, so beware about that.
Oh god, I'm with you on that. I went and watched The Conjuring the other day, and I had to get up and walk out because I can't.
Really?
I just can't.
I actually wanted to see that one, but I also want to see the new movie, The Lights Out. That looks so creepy.
It's by the same people that made The Conjuring, actually.
Really?
Yeah, the same people that made The Conjuring made that film. I recommend going to see it. If you like horror films, go see The Conjuring. They're really well-made films, and the story is a really solid story. It's a beautiful film. It's so good it made me have to walk out of the theater for about 30 minutes.
Oh my.
I was like, no, can't do this, because the music is just like, oh, yeah. So, you have to tell me about Lights Out, because I'm not going to see that.
Aw, I don't like giving any spoilers if you haven't seen it, you have to give it a chance, though.
Yeah. So, what is your favorite game of all times?
Of all time? Like the current game I'm playing now, or?
Both. Look, I don't care.
Oh. Actually, I'm streaming Warframe. Warframe, I absolutely love that game so much, actually. It's huge. This game is so big, and and I actually love grinding stuff, I love to grind stuff for stuff, to build, craft stuff, and also, I don't know, there's so many things to do in that game. And also, there's also, like, multiplayers, too, which is good.
So, when you say grinding, because a lot of people, when they think of grinding, they think of Warcraft or, WoW.
Warcraft. Well, you have to, like, for example, if you want, like a prime weapon, you have to grind for stuff. If it's able, like, there's, like, a small chance percentage, for example, if a blueprint drops or a receiver drops, so you have to, like, find all these pieces and combine it to get that weapon.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I've watched you guys play, but I haven't actually asked you questions about it. So you'll have to tell me a little bit more about this game.
Maybe I'll drag you in it.
I know. I have it downloaded. I just haven't played it yet. So when you grind, what kind of grinding is it? Like, for example, WoW is grinding where, you go kill these boars and then bring me back like 20 things of meat. And is it similar or is it a little bit different?
It's basically like that, but now there's a new big update for the Warframe. They changed a lot of stuff. So once you get in, so it looks like you have to grind for relics, and also once you join some kind of mission, you have to open what's it called? Like a fissure, like there's a raft where there's things coming out, like Grineers are coming out, and you have to shoot it. Then you have to close that gap and float in the air. Cool. It's like a tear, basically. I hope I made sense.
No, you're perfectly fine, and I'm sure our Warframe listeners know exactly what you're talking about. I will eventually get to it. I have a lot of games on my list to get to, and that is one of them. Because it looks like a lot of fun. It looks like my kind of game because I'm a WoW player. So.
So yes, you should definitely give it a chance for sure.
What about of all times? What is your favorite game?
All times, Tomb Raider series.
Oh my god, I love you so much right now. I love the Tomb Raider series.
I even watched all the movies that came out too, so.
Honestly, I didn't think Angelina Jolie did too bad as Lara Croft.
She actually did really good.
That's actually one of the few decent video game movies that exist, in my opinion. They're fun. They're entertaining movies. I watch them over and over all the time. Oh my god! Now I want to go play Tomb Raider. Oh, that's so fun. Awesome. So I'm assuming Warframe is basically your main game, correct?
Yes, for streaming. But once in a while, I'll switch it up for sure.
So, what attracts you so much about that game?
Well, you could decorate your frame. You could decorate your ship. You could have a dog or a cat, like a pet. But they're named differently. But I don't feel like saying on stream, on live right now. Basically, you travel around planets. There is some story quests. I still have not completed that, so. And then I wouldn't give any spoilers either.
It's completely understandable. So that's really cool. I like the individuality that it has within the game. That's kind of cool. That's kind of the stuff that a lot of people have been pushing for in WoW, because like with the garrison stuff, that was supposed to be where you could basically personalize it, like with the ship and stuff, but it didn't work out the way it was supposed to work out.
Yeah, there's always some kind of backtrack.
Yeah, and it's almost like they just kind of gave up. Seriously, it's really sad. It makes me so sad. Legion hype, sorry. I'm like a Hana high because Legion patch comes out. The pre-patch comes out next Tuesday, so.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Yeah. So, are there, aside from The Walking Dead, of course, are there any games coming out this year that you're really excited about?
I was looking to VSX, The Mankind Divided. I don't know if you saw the trailer with Adam Jensen. It looks really good.
Yeah.
It's like almost like, it's like almost like humans are like, they have like robotic parts versus not humans with full parts, but I have no idea what's going on with that. They didn't really give much to that game.
Oh, yeah. Did you, E3 was a couple of weeks ago. Did you see anything on E3? Because, specifically, I was, I saw the Zelda preview from E3, and it looked really, really, really cool. Do you play Zelda at all?
I do not play Zelda at all, but
you should totally try.
But you know what? One day I'll definitely watch your stream when you play Zelda.
I'm gonna have to get a capture card in
I'll
order
be
to play
there.
Zelda.
I'll be there, Nip.
um, um, so I'm losing my track. Sorry. Hi guys, this is live. This is awesome. I'm so glad I get to edit this and actually put the good version up, you know, on iTunes and Stitcher. Ah! Okay,
Woo!
so all of this gets edited out because I'm fumbling over my words. Ah! Oh, really quick, somebody's asking me what number. Logitech G230 are what my headphones are. Somebody was asking me that. And yes, they are very comfy. Anyway, usually I don't...
I have Logitech headset and I love it.
They're actually really, really comfortable. It's kind of weird. I don't normally address chat and answer, but because I screwed up in my questioning and lost my place, might as well take the moment to do it. By the way, for people who have just come into the stream, we will open it up for Q&A after I get done with all of my questions. So if you guys have questions, feel free to ask them, and I will write them down and come back to them. Actually, let me get my paper so I can make sure that I'm ready, because I fail at everything. Okay. So how did you get involved with Girlstreamers?
How did I get involved with Girlstreamers? It started when Dad created Girlstreamers, and she invited me on a Twitter group, the first group ever made, and all of a sudden, it was me, and all of a sudden a few girls were coming in, and we were discussing, what Girlstreamers might be, and basically it just became a support group. And all of a sudden we're just inviting one girls after another girls, and it just exploded from there. So I've been with Girlstreamers and with Dad ever since, and I'm still here. Because there has been a few girls come and go in the beginning, but after that it's pretty great because I was able to form friendship. I started to get to know you, Dad, Kinky, Silky, and we've been here for a couple months already.
Yeah. So Girlstreamers essentially started right around the time you started streaming.
Yes, because what I started on YouTube channel, recording videos before I got into streaming.
Oh, I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
How long did you do the YouTube videos before
I
you started streaming?
A month and two, and once I start recording games, I started to like it a lot. Especially talking about the game while I'm playing, or expressing how I felt during that time and what happened during that time. Then I start going on to Twitch, and I realized on Twitch it's kind of different because you're actually streaming live and you're talking to your viewers at the same time, which I believe it's more fun than recording it by yourself and talking to it.
Oh, I agree. And I've watched some of your YouTube videos, and you do really, really well with your voiceover and stuff, actually explaining the game and stuff. You actually do really well with your YouTube videos.
Oh, thank you. And I hope I'm able to get back to it. It's just I have so many things on my hands right now.
It is. I was doing really well there for a minute on my YouTube videos, and then things picked up with Girlstreamers, and my life just kind of went bleh. So I think my last YouTube video upload was 2 months ago.
Yeah, I need to get back in track as well. Just I've been so occupied with Girlstreamers, and also, helping the girls out, and also try, keep track of my stream as well. Make sure I stick on the schedule too.
Actually, that's another question. I'm gonna throw that out there. So would you say that a schedule is key to gaining followers?
Yes, I believe so. Because sometimes the followers, they really, connect with you. They want to know when you are streaming. And especially if you're doing random times with no schedule, they're not able to follow you. And they're not able to show support being there.
So that's a very good point. Um, I'm actually trying to create a schedule for myself because I have one thing that I do consistently that isn't a second podcast, and I have that is like my busiest night. Um, so I've got to create a schedule for myself. So what is your position? Which I will actually ask a little bit later what your actual schedule is when we go to close out.
Okay.
So don't worry, guys. We will get her schedule so you can follow her. Um, so what is your position within Girl Streamers?
I'm actually an admin. A proud admin.
So what? Because I mean, we have the admins and then we have the mods and stuff. And Carize kind of gave her idea, like her not idea, but her explanation as to what her admin position is. What is your admin position? Like, what do you specifically cover? Because I mean, each one of us has our different jobs within the group. So, what is your job as an admin?
I actually don't mind working behind scenes. Basically what I'm doing, since we created that website, um, I'm just keeping when the girls come to me, they want to be uploaded to the website. I would actually go check on their Twitch, their Twitter, and everything else before it's uploaded. And also, I do help out a bit if Dad needed help or Cruz needed help, or if you guys needed help, I would pitch in. And also, I'm just keeping track what's coming in or what's coming out, basically.
By the way, you
'Cause
do a great job. I'm just going to tell you that right now.
thank you.
Um, you really do. You're always there. Like you're very rarely are you not there and available for people. I don't think you ever sleep. Like it's crazy.
I probably don't sleep because I want to make sure everything's good, and also everything, basically, like, I don't know, how can I say it? Like, I like to keep track of everything, basically, because it's probably because of my job. Because also I work in accounting, I crunch numbers, I do bookkeeping, I keep track of stuff, what's going on.
That is a very vital thing to have, especially in a group like this. So that's
Yeah.
awesome. um, so you help out with the website, correct?
Yes, I do.
That God, I'm telling you, man, that website. You guys, oh, it's beautiful, man. You guys do such a great job on that website. I love that website. It's so gorgeous.
I just love that what saying she says ODC,
Oh,
OCD.
oh yeah, OCD for the
She always picks on me, you guys. She picks on me on that.
win.
It's like
Hey,
she's like, "Is this bothering you?" You know?
speaking of which, I made sure that our frames were actually equal and even in the stream tonight.
Yes, I did mention that before. It's like, you can't like fix that right there.
And it's one of those I can't unsee it. So I can't even go back in and post and fix that. Like it's just forever uneven. But now that I know how to do it, uh, because you taught me how to do it,
It's like
I can make sure they're the right size and they are the right separation, distance apart.
yeah, I have no problem telling you. It's like, hey, you need to correct that there, because I like when things look really nice and and it represents really well.
I agree. I
I'm
think it helps. It helps us come across as a professional group. It really does. It helps us look good. um, so, what is your favorite thing about being a part of this group?
being this part of a group that I'm able to meet amazing people every single day and get a chance to get to know them personally as well. Like it's very amazing because the group is so supportive. And they're willing to take their time to help you out, even though they're not a mod or admin at all. They take their time to answer, or they even hop into your stream and say hello, and chat with you for a bit. So it feels great.
Oh my god, I completely agree. I love that. I do. I love that. I love that the girls look out for each other and that they, it's just so weird to be in a group of girls and we're all nice to each other. It's amazing and I love it.
What's even more amazing that everyone is so unique and they all of them have different personalities, and that's even more amazing too. It's like everybody has different tastes and stuff in life basically.
Oh my god, we have such an eclectic group, not only in the admin group but in the community, because each girl plays so many different games. I mean, of course, you've got the hyped up really popular games right now, like Overwatch. I'm guilty of Overwatch. And Warframe's another really popular one. But you get all of these wicked games that. What was Poochie playing last night? It was that shadow game thing where you go into the wall.
Oh, I could not recall that, but that game looked beautiful.
Oh, it's a beautiful game.
The way they created that story too.
Oh,
and
man.
I do love her powers, by the way.
I know, right? They are super cool. I want to get that game.
That's one way to hide from your boyfriend. Whoop, poof, turn into the shadow. He just passes you by.
Contrast. That was the name of the game.
Yes, Contrast.
Oh man, that is such a cool game. I want to get that game. That is just so neat. And it's just the music it's a well put together game. Yeah, and I love that the lead is a female. I love that.
I do too.
So what keeps you so passionate about gaming and the gaming community in general?
What keeps me passionate? It's kind of hard to explain sometimes because this is something I love to do. And when you love something you do, you're willing to put more effort into it. You're able to push more than 100% into it. It's kind of hard to describe. I just love, yeah, especially girl power. There we go. And what the chat is saying.
No, that makes total sense to me. You're doing something that you love, and we don't even get paid for this, but we still do it because it's way fun.
Yes, it is.
It is. I mean, I'd love to get paid to do this. People, donate to us. It helps. That's all right. That's my donation plug.
That's your donation plug.
That is my donation plug. Click Game Wisp. Okay. All right. So you are everywhere all the time.
Yes, even in work.
Yeah. How do you manage to help run the group along with streaming for yourself, which you have a regular schedule for your stream? You also admin the group, which you do a phenomenal job, and and work and all of your other obligations. How the heck do you have time to do it?
Don't sleep. That's how much time you could get.
I don't sleep either, but I still get nothing done.
Well, basically you just make a list of things you to do. You make a schedule and you stick with it. And also, once you stick with it, you just make sure, hey, since I already put 10 minutes into this or 15 minutes into this, it's time to move on. You know what I mean? Because sometimes when you stick to one task, sometimes it lasts over an hour or two. You're just not getting anything done.
Oh, that's a good point. I am you and Carize both, and Dead. Your list. I'm like, I don't like lists and I don't like schedules. I'm so bad at that.
The thing is, Nim, it's gonna make your life lot more easier than it was before.
I know. I love that all three of you have said list, and I'm just like, nah, I don't need any list. Nah, I'm okay. the other day I was like, Carize, I really need some help. I need to figure out how to do my list. And she's like, all right, well, here's an example of how I do my list. And like, I'm totally stealing that example because that makes so much sense to me.
Yeah,
I mean,
there are a lot of good examples in Discord and what other people are doing. Especially when there's a new streamer comes in, and also there's like information available to them, and also there's advice and tips for them
so
to follow.
when you make it, okay, for example, when you make your list for girl streamers, can you give us an idea of what that looks like? Because I'm just curious for myself.
Okay, for example, for when I upload for the girls, I have their Twitter link, their Twitch link, and also I have a box for saying, hey, did they put girl streamers on their panels, or did they put a correct link on on the panels as well on the Twitch or Twitter, and I will let them know. It's like, hey, you read the directions wrong. Can you please correct this, or this is a correct link? Because sometimes all of a sudden then they have like Twitch TV girl streamers, but there's some links are also just like Twitch TV girl streamers, and so that does not work.
Oh no.
Yeah, I put time and effort to look through and also get to know the girls as well. And also I once in a while lurk around their streams too.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Um, this question was asked last week, and I thought it was good, so I wanted to keep it. What is your greatest challenge / obstacle that you have had to overcome in your life?
Overcome?
Yes.
Let's see. I do have few of them. Especially I think one point when I had to go to college and working like a full-time job.
Oh God, that's the worst.
Yes. And also the job is not really close to college, so I have to manage to, like to study, take the time to study. And also I want to go out as well because you can't stay inside cooped up as well too. I think there's one point where I went with my friends, like to a store or something, and I had this big test and I didn't study for it because the car broke down.
Oh no.
So basically we were stranded there for a couple hours, and next thing I know I had to go in class and take the test. But luckily I got A+ in that. I was like, so I'm like thinking to myself, why did I have to worry about studying it?
Oh no.
So I was very lucky that I knew what I was doing when I went to that class.
That was the class to break down on, then.
Yeah.
Card to break down in.
It just came to me right now, so
Oh,
when you
God.
asked that question.
Oh, that is awful.
But it's funny, at the same time.
Oh my gosh. So, do you have any time management tips for those of us that are horrible other than list, or is list just pretty much your time management? Because I think lists are a little bit different than time management. They help, but they're not, like...
If you're thinking, like, for example, if you're doing, like, a certain task, hey, I need to get this done just 20 minutes, I can't go over 20 minutes, put a timer. I'm pretty sure your phone has a timer on it. Say you put, like, 30 minutes in it and you're trying to finish something, and it beeps, you gotta go to the next.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a great idea. I love that. I love that idea. Because I have that problem of I will sit down and I will work until I finish a project, or else the project will never get finished. And sometimes that will take me all day long. But you can't do that, or else you'll never get anything else done.
That is true. So sometimes you have to back off and go to the next one.
Are you alright over there? Is your sound keeps going in and out?
Yep, everything's good.
Alright, cool. So, what? Alright, we're gonna go to trolls now. What is the worst time that you've ever been trolled, and how did you handle it? Or have you been trolled really bad?
Honestly, I can't really recall. It's probably because the mods are doing a good job for me before I even notice.
Mods are key.
Yes, mods are key.
Mods are key.
And if you can't find any mods, just get a Moonbot. It helps even a little bit. To get some control in that chat channel.
Oh yeah, because like they'll come in and start spamming things or saying curse words or whatever, and it's like, all right, come on, guys.
Yeah, and they get timed out from the Moonbot. Everybody hates Moonbot. If they see a Moonbot in the chat, they won't do anything silly. Because they can't win.
So, if you do have a troll that comes in, what would be your advice on how the girls would handle that? Say it's a new person and they just have like a Moobot or a Nightbot. They don't have mods or anything like that. What would be your advice to them on how to deal with the trolls?
My advice is to ignore them. They don't exist. Basically, don't beat the trolls the way they want it, and also don't show your expression that you were hurt or anything. Just show that you're strong and you don't care what they say. And eventually they realize that it's not working on you. They will leave.
Oh, that is so true. That is so true. I've had I get trolled a lot. I don't know why. I think I know why. Because they assume my name is for other reasons, and they don't think that it's from Harry Potter. So I think that's why I get trolled more. But they come in and they'll just randomly start saying like stupid stuff, and I've noticed if I don't say anything to them, they tend to just go away.
Yes, they do.
They get bored because when you don't respond, they're just like, okay.
Yeah, and all of a sudden they realize that you keep skipping over them and talking to your other viewers.
Oh, yes.
That works too.
Yes.
You don't see them.
So, what advice would you give to new girls joining the Girlstreamers group?
For Girlstreamers advice, don't be afraid to ask loud questions, and don't be afraid to ask help if you need something for your stream, or because there's so much things. We have so much information that it's available that could help you improve greatly as a streamer.
That is great advice. I'll add on to that. Don't hesitate to whisper us if you have a question and you're not getting a response. All of the admins and moderators are either in green or blue, and then Dead Mannequin is in red. So I will respond. Exia will respond. Carize will respond. Kinky will respond. You just gotta give us a little bit of time because we do get a lot of messages.
Yes, we do. We do get a lot of messages, so please be patient. It's not like we're ignoring you. It's just we're trying to go down the list and help every single one of you ladies.
Yeah, and not only that, each one of us streams on a regular basis as well. So if we are streaming, we're probably not going to respond to Discord, and sometimes it get lost in the chatter, and you have to, just bump it up again, essentially.
Yes, don't be afraid to ask again if you didn't receive a response, because sometimes we just miss it. We're only human, and there's so many people asking us questions at the same time, and we're trying to get to everybody.
And I will say to those of you who are listening, and if you want to join the group, we are all on Twitter. You can actually just DM the actual Girl Streamers to find out more, or go to the website, girlstreamers.com, and hit the apply button. That is actually the best way to get in contact with us, is through girlstreamers.com. So what advice do you have just in general for anyone adventuring into streaming?
Streaming is to do a lot of research. Research, research, research. It's not easy as you think it is. Especially, and you'll also watch other streamers, see what they do and how they get successful and why they got so many viewers. It's you'll learn a lot from them, especially just watching as a viewer.
Oh wow.
And also like you would also watch viewers say, hey, I don't like how this person doing, so I should not be doing this. Oh, I like this person how they're doing this. Maybe I should consider doing that as well.
That's some really great advice. I'm gonna actually take you up on some of that advice. What other things? Oh my god. What other things did you? I can't talk. I don't even know why I'm hosting this. I can't even speak proper English. So, what other research have you done specifically, other than, on the video games, on the different streamers and stuff? Like, did you do your bot research? Did you? Because when I started streaming, I just started streaming. I had no idea what I was doing. I did not follow that advice.
You did not follow by? Of course, I did research on the bots, and also I experienced which bot is right for me. I had the Moonbot first, and I moved to 8bot, and also I also look at panels, see what streamers have on the Twitch channels profile, and basically, viewers want to see what hardware you have, what's about me, or if you have any fun commands. There's like so many things you could do with the streams that you didn't even know about.
Oh, that's cool. Do you recall any specific streamers that kind of caught your attention that you still listen to or still watch to this day?
Still watch to this day? Let's see. There's actually so many good streamers, actually. I just sometime this happened. I don't know. There's some few big streamers that some of them are still respectful towards the viewers and towards the mods, actually. So they gain my respect for that.
That's cool. I don't follow a lot of big streamers because there's some streamers, they just don't respond to the chat because, well, they have like thousands of people in their chat and they don't even attempt to talk and they don't engage at all, and it kind of makes it a little boring. But one of the streamers I follow, which is Towley, who is the big World of Warcraft streamer, he's, if you play WoW, you've heard of Towley. He actually, even though he has thousands of people that watch him at a time, I don't think it's always thousands of people, but he always responds. He's not able to respond to everyone because the chat's going so quickly, but he's responded to me a couple of times, and I'm just like, oh, that's cool. He saw what I said. That's awesome. So I think that's really cool. That there are people out there that are, big name streamers and they still chat with their people.
Yes.
So,
and also,
oh, go ahead.
Sorry. And also at the same time, the mods are also helping him out, answering questions for him, since
yes.
this chat is going so fast.
Yes. Oh, God, yes. Yes. So this question is from one of our streamers, Katie, a.k.a. Coco Bryan. In the online world, what do you think, above all else, do those various communities need to survive and be a success?
Success?
Yes.
Support. If there's no people, there's no community.
I will agree with you on that one.
It's kind of hard question actually.
That it is a hard question because there are a lot of like streamer groups like Girl Streamers that have started up and kind of fizzled out because they didn't have this support. I don't think they had the people behind the scenes like we do. Not me, I don't do crap. But the rest of you guys that do this stuff behind the scenes do a really awesome job behind the scenes. Would you agree or disagree? You feel free to disagree with me. It makes for more interesting podcasts.
I would actually agree because there are different type of communities, so we can't always compare to next community because they're always doing something different, or they have some kind of different belief what they want their community to grow.
That's very
So you
true.
can't. Yeah, it's kind of hard to compare actually.
That is very true. Very, very true. That is a very good point because each community kind of has its own thing that it brings to the plate.
Yes, they do.
So, do you have any cool tattoos, scars, or piercings?
I do not have any tattoos. I do have plenty of scars. I have like couple. I have a scar like underneath my chin when I fell off the bike one time. I have a scar on my pinky. I have a scar on my knee. I got like couple scars on me.
Any cool stories about how you got your scars?
How I got my scars? One for my knee. I actually went camping. It was more like a family camping, and also we invite another family members. And we were at the docks, and all of a sudden, for a joke, she jumps in, and she pulls me in. So there's like a loose pole, so it kind of got into my knee. But
Ow!
but thing is, once I got out of the water, I did not feel any pain, but it was just kind of bleeding there.
Oh my god, that sounds awful.
So I have a scar right on my knee.
I have a scar on my knee, but it's because I stepped off the road because a car was coming and I tripped and fell. Because I'm clumsy. um, that's right. You camp. So I'm also a camper. So, do you just kind of camp locally around where you are, or have you gone like to the Grand Canyon or any place that's actually one of my dreams is to go camp at the Grand Canyon.
I love going camping in forest preserves. Especially, I'm really take like a 4 hour drive to get there, and also I'll just bring my kayak along as well. And the thing is, what's so great about having your own kayak, you could go anywhere you want. Instead of going to the rental place and you only have an hour or two be on the river or on the lake.
That is awesome.
Yeah, and I think one of my favorite events, it's actually it's like a corn fest, but they have like fireworks during the night. So basically, what we do, we decorate our kayak with lights. We put glow sticks or those battery powered Christmas lights, and we go out. The thing is, it's it's pitch black, so we only see each other, and also other boats have to see us so they don't run us over.
Right. Oh, that is so cool.
And we get to sit on our kayaks and just watch the fireworks during the nighttime.
Oh,
and also, it's also
camping
there.
I'm gonna totally come camping with you because I freaking love camping. So, I have been camping at the beach and I have been camping in the mountains, but I have not been camping in the desert. Have you done camping in the desert?
No, I have not done camping in the desert. And for me, for my idea for camping in the desert, it's like I'm gonna be dehydrated over there. Is there even shade?
I know,
I could
right?
go underneath a tree.
So, do you? I actually am a hiker as well. I'm training to hike the Appalachian Trail. Have you done any major hikes like that before?
No, I have not done anything major, but that's something I would love to. There's the other thing I love to is to ride a bike. I think previous year I signed up for an event where I just rode my bike for 30 miles nonstop.
Holy cow! Holy
But
cow.
after that, you can't sit down anywhere.
Oh, come on, have a seat. No, I'm good. I'm
I'm
good.
good.
I'm good. I just had a bike seat up my butt the whole time. I'm good.
It was really hard at the same time because also there's some point, like I think like 20 minutes or 30 minutes, it was pouring really hard too. So
Oh
I was wet.
no. So we have one more question for you from Carize, the admin we
Uh-oh.
interviewed
I
last
I
time.
told you not to take any questions from her. I told you, 'cause
This is
she's a
actually a really good
troublemaker.
one. This is a really good one. So I'm gonna open it up to you guys in the actual channel. If you have any questions, feel free to post them now. Um, as we discuss this final question that I have. So, if there was one person, present or past, that you could have dinner with tonight, who would it be and why?
Could it be anybody?
I'm going to assume anyone.
Anyone? I actually want to get the chance to know Ryan Reynolds because he seems to be a funny guy.
I actually know Ryan Reynolds.
You do.
I have met him. I mean, I know him. I know Ryan Reynolds. We're best buds. Ah!
Oh my God, can I come down there? I'm like, Fedora, can you call him right now?
Oh, I wish.
Just tell him not to tell Blake that we're going on a dinner for one night.
No, I met him. He was filming film down here, and it was, oh my God, this is actually a story. I know it's not talk about nymph night, but this is actually really funny. So we were extras on the set of the Ryan Reynolds Jason Bateman movie, The Change Up. So the scene where they're in the stadium, it was in the middle of February and it was freezing cold, and I had like 3 jackets on. I was so cold, and every time they went to shoot, we had to take it all off and make it look like it was in the middle of the summer. And then and then and then
Uh-oh, the good part. The good part, you guys.
it was supposed to they had to make it quote unquote rain, and it was freezing cold. It was so cold. But in the middle of all that, like they stopped to do the lunch break and stuff, and he came out and walked through the crowd and actually, shook some people's hands and talked to everybody and got to know us, and that was a really cool experience to have, like, a huge celebrity actually come in and treat the extras, unpaid extras at that, really cool. I was like, huh, rad. Now I can say I've met Ryan Reynolds.
So lucky. He seems to be. It looks like It seems to be like he has amazing personality to hang out with. Like a
From
really
the
nice type of guys.
little bit of interaction I've had with him, he is totally a cool dude. Um, so, yeah, I wish I could give that to you. I wish I could give that to you.
Darn, I was hoping you had his number and just call him up. It's like,
Hey,
hey,
best buddy.
that'll be a good dream come true.
Do you remember me? No. No.
No, we could wish. We could wish, Nymphadora. We could just keep on wishing.
No. So, yeah, it is opened up to any questions for anyone there. Miss Pockets wants to know how you all met on Twitch, or do some of you know each other personally?
Most of us actually met on Twitter
Yeah?
in the first group, and we just stick together from since then.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Dad kind of reached out to most
yeah.
of us and was like, hey, do you want to be a part of this?
Yep, online friends.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's really weird how we've gotten to know each other in such a short amount of time. But yeah, we all met online. And
Online.
we're hoping to meet in person someday.
Oh, you know what? I would love to meet every one of you. And you know what? I'm ready to go for sushi.
Oh my god, I love sushi.
So I'm happy that you like sushi. I'm pretty sure everybody likes sushi in our group.
Scooby asked, what are you going to college for? I don't think you're still in college, but what did
No,
you go to college for?
I'm no longer in college. I graduated. I actually graduated with Operation and Human Resource Management, but I ended up in an accounting firm doing accounting stuff.
That is so similar. How did you end up in accounting from that? That is kind of weird.
I actually started to work in accounting before when I was during college. I happened to talk to the owner, and we just started talking. She asked if I had a job. I'm like, no. Would you like to come and work at my place? I'm like, okay. And that's it. There was no interview.
Oh, that's the best. That's the best.
Just got the job on the spot.
And by the way, when I was listening to you, I made a face because my mic fell into my boob. It wasn't for what you were talking about. I just want to preface that.
I'll be like, whoa.
I'm not making faces because you're talking, I swear. Oh, that is awesome. I wish that I had someone say, "Oh, you know what? You're cool. Just come work for me." Oh wait, I work for myself. There we go. We will answer one of those questions, Zay. How many pets do you have or have had?
Ooh, I had a lot of pets. I had basically I had a lot of pets while I was growing up. I had plenty of cats and dogs. But right now I only have one cat and a dog. But first I had a dog, but he's a lot older now. And when I brought my cat as a kitten, they became best friends. There was no problem there.
That's awesome.
Yeah. They're both spoiled.
So what are their names?
One is Coco, the dog, and Mika, cat.
Aww, that's so cute. So, there's another good question from Scooby. So, what did you want to be when you were growing up?
What did I want to be when I was growing up? Ooh, I was thinking like an actress, but things change once you grow up. There's like obstacles along the way, and there's sometimes there's a detour.
Adulting.
Adulting,
happens.
Yes.
Well,
Adulting
I know what
happens.
I wanted to be when I was growing up. Not an adult.
Right? That's the best thing ever. Not to worry about all these responsibilities we have right now.
I mean, isn't that why we stream? Because we're still not quite grown-ups? I mean,
We could be grown-ups while we're streaming. One day, you could be a full-time streamer as a job.
That is true.
That is true. Yep.
Hint, hint, wink, wink. Okay. So, do we have any more questions in the stream? Oh, how do you handle people that are mean? Oh, yeah, you didn't answer the do you have any piercings question last time.
No, I do not have any piercings.
So, how do you deal with people that are mean? That kind of goes along with the troll question, but in real life, how do you deal with trolls?
In real life?
Yeah.
I laugh at them. It's like, okay, you're just wasting time on me. So I start laughing.
Oh, God. Are you a fan of anime and manga?
Oh, yes. I actually love One Piece, even though I don't look like the person that kind of reads One Piece.
I know nothing about anime or manga, so feel free to enlighten me.
I know there's so many good anime or good manga that comes out, so sometimes I can't remember all the names because sometimes it's hard to remember the names of the animes.
I mean, I like anime. There's one anime that I watched that, God, it is old. It is so old. Princess Pre-Tier, The Legend of the Snow White Pre-Tier, or something like that. It's been a really long time. That's a really girly anime, and I love it. Uh,
Oh yeah.
it's such
And
a
al- and
such a
also Naruto grew on me as well
really it never
before
grew on
before they
me.
completed.
It never grew on me. I feel bad.
Maybe not maybe when he was a little kid it didn't grow on me, but once he got more older it grew on me.
So, good question from Miss Pockets. Have you had any stalkers from streaming? That is a really good question.
Stalkers. There's a point where they need to be blocked, and there's a point where I had to put on my chat rules that Twitch channel is not a dating site. I just want to stream and play the game and chat with the viewers.
That's creepy. That's really creepy. I don't know if you want to answer this question, but this was asked from a non-American. Where in America are you from? Because apparently your accent isn't that strong.
I'm I was born in USA. I probably picked up my accent from my parents.
Um, Literally watching. Oh, Silky's talking about One Piece. Nice.
And Bleach, yeah.
I've been told I need to watch Bleach, actually. Oh, so did you go to a normal school or? Okay, I see what Scooby's asking. So, I guess growing up, did you go to private, homeschool, or public school?
Public school.
Me too!
Public school.
Public school for the win. It's why I'm so dumb. Um, I
So you're including me with you?
No, I'm including the fact that I live in the state that has literally the worst education. We're number 50.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not.
I didn't look it up for where my state is, but I don't know about that.
I think yours is in the top tier, actually. Um, so, what is your favorite legendary Pokemon? Nice.
I don't usually play Pokemon or watch Pokemon, but one thing that grew on me was Pikachu.
I
But I
do
don't.
like Pikachu.
Yeah.
It's a classic. Um, are you not playing Pokemon Go? Because it is a great
No,
app. Oh, it's
I'm
so
not
fun.
playing any Pokemon Go, but I have heard funny stories to the point where people are walking into a pole or falling into ditches.
One dude
Yeah.
fell off of a cliff. Like, just walked right off of a cliff. A fucking cliff. I'm sorry. A freaking cliff. He walked off of a cliff. I was like, how do you not know where you are at, people? Alright, sorry.
I don't know, but and there's some videos where you see there's a bunch of people at this one area trying to catch a legendary Pokemon.
I know. What do you think about cosplay?
Cosplay. I actually like watching other people doing cosplay because I know Carize does that a lot and she looks pretty good in it.
Um,
But like you mean doing a cosplay while streaming?
I think she just wants to know what you think about cosplay.
I think it's a lot of fun.
Do you
But
cosplay at all? Have you done any kind of cosplays?
No, I haven't. But you know what? I would love to do it one day and just attend to some kind of event, to a con.
You should come out and go to Dragon Con with me and cosplay with me.
Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be great. Actually, Atlanta has one of the largest cosplay areas in the country. That's essentially what Dragon Con is for, is cosplay. Like, that's what it's known for, is most of its cosplay, which is really, really cool.
Ooh, someone mentioned Fairy Tale. That's a good show too. There's like so many shows that I want to watch but don't have time now.
Um, there was, Scooby asked if you found public school hard, or do you think you possibly had an easier time with it? That's kind of a hard question, because you can't really, like, I didn't go to a private school, so I can't really judge the
Yeah,
difference.
it is really hard to compare those two because I never been to a private school. I just went to
Uh,
a public school.
oh, here's another good one. Have you ever been out of the country? And if so, what countries have you been to? That's a good question.
I have been to Poland.
Really?
Yes, I tried all their food. Basically, I didn't have I have relatives there, so basically I didn't have time to unpack. They all live in different towns. They're all from like 2 hours, 3 hours away. So basically, I'm staying there for a few nights there, go to the next house, and they take me to nice areas, nice village, and it was really great. It was really beautiful. And like over there, like, I felt like the air was clean and fresh, because I was out in the woods, you know?
Yes, yes, I do. Yes, I do. I love being out in the woods. Um, how long were you in Poland? Because that's one of my I want to go to places.
I actually been there, I think, in like about 2 weeks, but it was a wonderful experience actually. And they have a different culture, not the one I grew up with. So, like for example, when I went to get pizza, I'm assuming there's sauce underneath the cheese. What they do, they bake the pizza. There's only cheese, and they put ketchup on top of it. I was like, okay.
Um, that's awesome. Um, Scooby asks, do you read many books? And if so, what are some of the books or book series that you like?
Ooh, I didn't even have time for reading too. you know, like sometimes just sit down and like just read and have a wine next to it. But other than that, I don't know. I actually like romantic stories, or there's some kind of a thrill in it. Some kind of action's going to happen at the same time.
Uh,
But
do you
there's
like
something
Jackie Collins novels? I know they're so like typical romance novels, but they're fun because they kind of are like that. I like all books, so I don't care if it's a romance novel. So Jackie Collins books. Um, check out Dangerous Kiss.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a good book, and it's all like based around like Hollywood and like stuff that happens behind Hollywood. I have it actually on my shelf somewhere.
You're actually looking for it.
I am. It's on this shelf somewhere. Um, but yeah, it's a good one. You should check it out. I like that one. Um, having Polish family, what is your favorite type of? I'm not even
Pier-
going.
Pierogies.
Pierogi.
Pierogies.
Oh,
I
okay.
I love potato and cheese,
Who
and I
doesn't?
love I love the blueberry pierogies.
Who?
Those are so good.
What the heck is a pierogi?
It's almost like a dumpling, basically. Just picture it
Oh,
as dumplings,
oh,
but
ooh!
different tastes.
This sounds like food that I will eat.
Yes, I'm pretty sure this is the kind of food you would actually eat.
Oh, this sounds so yummy. Um,
I'm
all
I'm pretty
right.
sure you have some kind of Polish restaurant nearby you.
Oh, I'm sure I do. We have a little bit of everything. I mean, um, we have everything here. So what are some of your favorite movies, TV shows, video games? Huge question in small format.
Huge question, small format. My favorite movie I actually love is The Fifth Element. That movie,
Oh, that's a
that
great
movie,
movie.
I will never get tired of watching over and over, actually. And also Tomb Raiders that included. But basically anything that's action or like horror movie.
Um, so I believe we are. Have we finished the raffle? By the way, every podcast I think we're gonna try and have a raffle. So Dead has been doing that actually in the channel. Good job, way to go. Because I think we're kind of coming to a close. We've had some really great questions. Thank you guys for helping us out. You guys asked some really awesome questions. I love getting you guys involved. I think this is really great. Alright, I'm going to assume that it's finished. So where and when can we find you streaming? What is your streaming schedule?
Basically, my streaming schedule on Thursday, I'll be streaming on this channel, of course. Beautiful channel. I start at 11 p.m. Eastern time. Then on Friday and Saturday on my channel, 11 p.m. But I'm trying my best to stick to the schedule as much as possible, since adulting comes in the way sometimes.
So do you only stream on the weekends?
Yes, because I do have a full-time job.
Cool. I don't know why okay, you guys are weird. Well, that has been it. You guys can stay in for a little bit longer so they can finish the raffle off. But we are going to close the stream out. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for all the awesome questions. Thank you, Xiarose, for joining me. And you guys can find her over at Twitter at Xiarose6. That is X.
No, Xiarose.
Just
Twitter. Okay, Twitter.
Twitter. Yeah, I think I said Twitch. Actually, you know what? I actually have it written out. Let me just read my stupid script. Alright, so this has been a... Ow! I just hit my elbow. God, I'm so unprofessional. This is horrible. I'm so glad that I get to edit all of this. And my mic just went into my boobs again. I really need a stand to set it on. Alright, let's try this again. So, this has been a Girlstreamers podcast. Thank you for listening. Girlstreamers is partnered with Loot Crate, DNR Crew, Gunner Optics, Fresh Designs, Punks Paracord, Simple Jerky, and Cobra Grips. Links to all of these amazing sponsors are down below in the Twitch channel, so please feel free to click those links. Guys, if you click on Loot Crate and buy something through that link, we actually get some of those, we get a percentage of those sales, so that really helps us go a long way in supporting. Thank you guys for all of your support. Please follow us at Girlstreamers on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and Instagram. If you'd like more information, you can visit our website at girlstreamers.com. You can find Exia at Twitter at Xiarose, that is Xiarose6, and Twitch at twitch.tv/Xiarose, that is Xiarose. Our next podcast will be July 31st, right here, same time, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern, featuring another one of our amazing streamers, the lovely mod of the group, Miss Kink's Nightmare. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and have a great night. Bye.
Bye.